My audience for my speech today is
Will,
Reed, Nathan,
Juan.
the famous hockey player Wayne Gretzky once said, "You miss 100% of the shots you don't take." And I got this quote from brainyquote.com/quotes. My name is Michael King, and I'm going to tell you about the National Hockey League. The sources I used for my speech today were history.com, sportsknowhow.com, proycehockey.com, si.com, brainyquote.com, and an interview with my friend Matthew King. So, the three main points that I'm going to be discussing about the National Hockey League today are the history, about when it got started and where it is now, to the problems and the issues of the National Hockey League, and then the current state of the NHL. And I got this picture from pbs.tween.com. 90% of hockey is mental and the other half is physical. Again, Wayne Gretzky. And then this is from brainyquote.com, and the picture is from michaelmines.com. So, NHL history in the United States, the first National Hockey League was the International Pro Hockey League. And this league was founded in 1904 in Michigan. And this league eventually folded and became two leagues. It was the National Hockey Association, the NHA, and the Pacific Coast League, the PCL. And this information is from history.com, and the pictures from smedia.cash. So, as World War II was unfolding, so did the National Hockey Association. So, as that closed, it made way for NHL. And the NHL was the 5 Canadian teams from the NHA, and they went on to form the NHL. And so, what they would do is they would play the winner of the PCL League in the Stanley Cup Championship. And this went on until 1926, when the PCL folded as well. And this information is from sportsknowhow.com, and the picture is from si.wsj.net. So, the NHL may have had a strong start with many different leagues being formed, but it has had a very rocky and tumultuous time as it has been going. So, NHL problems. One of the biggest lockouts in 1994 happened because NHL owners wanted to put a salary cap on the teams so they wouldn't have to pay the players as much, and the NHL was going to redistribute a lot of the funds from the big franchises back to needy franchises to make sure that everyone was getting good players and really benefit those teams that weren't as good. And this ended up lasting 104 days, and with salary caps no salary caps being made out of this lockout. And this information is from Proyce Hockey, and the pictures from sports.cbs.img. So, 2004-2005, another lockout happened, and this is the biggest lockout in NHL history because it resulted in the entire cancellation of this season. And again, it was over salary caps. But this time, NHL owners wanted salary caps because the players' costs, so salaries and everything else, was draining 75% of NHL team revenue from them. So this was really bad for owners. An entire NHL season was canceled. There was no Stanley Cup championship. Eventually, an agreement was reached, and there was salary caps put in place, but they got an agreement with the players that they had some sort of fixed rate that they would get, so it ended up working out. And this information is from si.com, pictures from sportsnetwork.wpng. You do not play hockey for good seasons, you play to win the Stanley Cup. It has to be the objective, Guy Lafleur. And this is just a testament to the Stanley Cup championship. It is revered as the greatest playoffs in sports. And then that's from brainyquote.com, and the picture's from andrewpodnieks.com. Okay. So the current state of the NHL. So there's over 1,230 games played each year, attended by more than 20 million people. And this is just a testimony to what the league has become. It is the biggest hockey league in the world, and there's leagues all over the world, but the NHL is the most revered and respected. People come from all over the world to play because there's money, there's fans, and there's teams in almost every state. And this information is from Statista.com. So again, more of the current state of the NHL. There's $3 billion of revenue each year, and as it continues to grow, in an interview with my close friend Matthew King, a resident of Dallas with the Dallas Stars, cities like Dallas where there isn't really, people playing hockey year round, there's not ice rinks. It's just testimony of what the league's become, because in a city like that, the Dallas Stars have become arguably the second most revered sports team to fans in the city, with tons of people attending games and it continuing to grow as they make the playoffs and get better. This information is from Statista.com, and the pictures from CDN.AgilityCMS. So the NHL is still growing in affection for many, many people, even when cities like Texas, or like Dallas, Texas, where there isn't ice rinks everywhere. So it's really awesome to watch it grow and to be a part of it, even like myself, as I continue to be even more of a fan. And this is from DeviantArt.com, the picture is. So in conclusion, the NHL has become a great organization with 30 plus teams around the United States and teams in Canada. The NHL provides many young hockey players around the world with, the hope of something to reach for, and that they can make the NHL and be the hockey player that they've always wanted to. And it also provides fans and the people of America something to enjoy and something to love. That's my speech. Thank you. Do you want to show my audience? Thank you very much.